How to get out of the military and into the trades and make the most money. Now, I have a lot of people reach out to me and say, I'm in the military, I want to get out, or I'm gonna get out, and I've thought about getting into the trades. What do you recommend? In this video, I'm gonna tell you. There are many different ways to get out of the military and the trades. Today, I'm gonna cover a few. This is things that most employers look for as a great person to hire. So what I'm gonna ask you to do today is, if you know anybody that knows anybody in the military that is getting out soon or retiring soon and would like to do something else when they get back into civilization, getting into the trades is a great opportunity for them. So I'm gonna ask you to please share this video with anybody you know that this could benefit. So first of all, since I'm a plumber, I'm gonna talk to you about the United Association. Now, the United Association of Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, Steam Fitters, welders, all these different people, this is a great union to get in. They've got a training program, but they also have the VIP program, Veterans in Piping. Now, this is a thing that, think about it, if you've served your full term in the military, now you get out and you want to do another career, another profession, or it could lead to you having a complete second retirement. How good would that be? Retire with your full pension in the military, retire with a full pension in the trades. That could be amazing. Now, even if you don't get a full pension in the trades, now the Plumbers Union, the United Association, I believe you got to get about 35 years to get a full pension. But what if you did another 25 years? So now you're 70 years old, you're retiring with 2 pensions, you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. And if you're on jobs where you work more hours than the normal 2,000 hours a year, now you could retire at a faster rate. I know there for a while, I was getting credit for about 1.2 years for every year that I worked because of the overtime that I was working. So the United Association, the Veterans in Piping program, will literally help you get into a training program, learn plumbing, pipe fitting, or welding, and hopefully get you into one of the United Association locals across the country where you can get in as a construction worker building new commercial projects and help you get to that next retirement. Now, why does that help us? Well, what it does is we're short for people in the trades right now anyway. And with your history in the military, chances are you're disciplined. You understand how to learn. You understand how to perform and do things right. Any trades company owner would love to have people like you. Stay to the end. I'm going to tell you the top 5 paying trades jobs across the United States. And believe it or not, plumbing, that's a good one. Okay, so next is, maybe you're like, look, Roger, I'm not a plumber. Well, let me tell you about the IBEW. The IBEW is the electricians union. Now, the electricians union is great, and there's probably more people in it because, believe it or not, once you get into electrical, it can branch out into so many different things. Now, the neat thing about that is that gives you more opportunities and possibly more opportunities where you may want to move to. Now, I will tell you this, like I said a while ago, across the country right now, we're short construction trades people all across the United States. The last time I checked, the last article I read said we were short about 900,000 people. That means there's almost 1 million unfilled trades jobs across the United States. Now, the IBEW has the Veterans Electrical Entry Program. So they've got it set up too where they can bring you in, put you through this advanced training, and help you get jobs all across the United States. What a better way to walk out of the military into a job where hopefully your GI Bill or any other kind of training that you have access to through the military, this can possibly work to help you get to where you want to be and get you to a good paying job that much faster. Next is going to be smart heroes: sheet metal, air, rail, transportation. Now, sheet metal workers, HVAC people, this is the big commercial duct, things like that keep the temperature of buildings conditioned. You've got cooler, you've got heater, you've got VAVs, you've got all this air movement that has to be done and controlled. So Smart Heroes is set up to do the exact same thing that the United Association and the IBEW is. The cool thing about it, their training program is also going to allow you to work all across the United States. Now, I want to tell you, one of my favorite things about all these programs is it lets you decide where you want to live. You may say, look, I was born in Dallas, Texas, I want to move back there. Or you may say, hey, look, I was out in San Diego for a while, I like it there, I'd like to get a job there. To be honest, California, you're going to make more money. Might not be a bad deal. So think about first of all, what trade you may want to get in. And there's a lot of different opportunities because there's so many trades out there. Remember to stay around to the end. I'm going to tell you the 6 that pay the most, but I'm also going to tell you the one reason you need to figure out which one you want to where you can really make the most money. Now, another really good one, and this is one that when I talked to a guy on the job, I asked myself one day, I wonder why I didn't do this. The International Union of Elevator Constructors. Now, there's not going to be near as many of those across the United States as there are electricians and plumbers. Now, if you look at the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, there's more electricians than there are plumbers or more job openings. Here's the thing. The electricians can branch off into so many things. The plumbers, well, plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, it can branch out a little bit, and there are specialty things in plumbing. There's residential, there's commercial, there's service, there's new construction. So the opportunities are out there to go a lot of different directions. But the elevator constructors, they're kind of a narrower thing. They do elevators and they do escalators. Look, guys, if you're in the military, people want you. You have a mindset, you have an attitude, you have a discipline that people would love to have. So I want you to know, getting into the trades is a great opportunity. Now, one thing that I want you to think about is, if you're one of those people that say, look, I need to work for myself, think about these jobs that you could own your own company, a service plumbing company, a service electrical company, a service HVAC company. This is something that you could own your own company, get out and do things and get it done right. Now, if you want some help and you're not sure which way to go, the National Veterans Training Institute, they can lead you in some different directions to help you find out maybe what you want to do and maybe help you get introduced to the right people. The other one is the Utility Workers Military Assistance Program. This is going to be more utilities. So maybe the natural gas pipeline, city mains, different things like that. This is the major utilities, but those are also in that same line of work, in that same field. So if you know, look, I've spent my time in the military and I've worked on electrical for a while, I really enjoy it. Or maybe you did work on plumbing. There's a lot of different things and a lot of different opportunities. Maybe it's things that you've done in your past and you're like, look, I really love this. Then that's something you may want to check into, and hopefully one of these agencies or one of these organizations can help get you a job in the things that you want to do. Now remember, there was a time in the United States where we started telling kids they had to go to college. College is the only way you're going to amount to anything. Well, that's not true anymore. There are so many tradespeople in the United States that make 6 figures and over, and there's a lot of college students that are working in other fields because what they got their education in, they just can't find a job in. So getting into the trades right now is a great opportunity, especially with so many unfilled construction trades jobs across the United States. The future looks amazing. And the neat thing is, with supply and demand what it is, I truthfully think that residential service providers, plumbers, roofers, electricians, HVAC techs, these guys are going to be making $100 an hour on their check in the next few years because we have less people getting into the trades and more people getting out due to old age. And remember this, most Americans don't have a bachelor's degree, and the skilled trades pays very well. So let's talk about some of them right now. Okay, so I told you that I'm going to tell you what the top 6 paying trades are. Now, I don't know that they got these numbers right, but number 1, plumbers, pipe fitters, and steam fitters. They've got them at about $99,000 a year. I'll tell you this, I know a lot of plumbers that make over $100,000 a year and have for the last 10 or 20 years. Number 2, elevator mechanics. They've got them coming in at about $90,000 a year. To be honest, the ones I know, I think make more than that. Number 3, power line technicians. Now, I'm not real big on being a Sparky or being high up in a truck working on electrical lines, but if that's up your alley, could be a great job. They've got the power line technicians at about $68,000 a year. Number 3, it's not in the trades, but aircraft mechanic. Aircraft mechanics make good money. Think about it. Aircraft mechanic could be fun. You're working out at the airport. You'll have to have security clearances, which I'm sure you can get. They've got them in at about $67,000 a year. Next is Boilermakers. Now, Boilermakers work on tanks, vessels, things like that. And Boilermakers, they have it about $65,000 a year. Now, Boilermakers also have their union, so there's opportunity there to learn and grow and do different things. The last one they have is a geological and petroleum technician, and they've got them at about $54,000 a year. So those are the top 6 paying trades. Now, which one can you make the most at? Here's the deal. If you'll pick the one that you love, pick one that you could do every day for the rest of your life and never have a problem with it. Here's the deal. If you love it, you're going to learn everything you can about it. You're going to keep learning about it and you're going to get better at it. If you do one that you hate, you're not going to want to come home and learn anything else about it. You just want to, in your day, come home and let it go. Pick something that you love. You can be really, really good at it. And that is how you'll make the most money. So guys, if you like this information, please share it with somebody that you know that may be looking to get in the trades or is maybe looking at getting out of the military and doesn't know what else to do. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed.